guys, Sushix here, and welcome back to Slime Rancher. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the newest update to Slime Rancher, update 1.0.1, the first update that's happened since the full game release came out, and there's a lot of new stuff that's been added in that I kind of didn't expect. I didn't expect, like, new stuff to be added on the first update of the game. I kind of thought it would just be like bug fixes and stuff, but no, they've actually changed a few core elements of the game, in my opinion, which I think makes it better. I'm happy with it, but I don't play the game to a later level than everyone else, I guess, has played to, so maybe it makes more sense for me and not for others, I don't know. But we're going to be taking a look at the big change list that's happened, and going through all the features and kind of trying to find on the map everything that we can. But there is something I need to address first off. Some of you may have already noticed it. Things are already a little bit different in a very drastic way since last episode, and that is because I've actually recorded an episode before this one that unfortunately got corrupted, and it's impossible for me to put that video out. That video just doesn't exist anymore. So I'm gonna really quickly go through what happened during that time, so you guys can kind of get caught up on what we've already discovered, and yeah, then we're gonna go through the whole changelog and everything, and then we're gonna spend the last bit of the episode looking for the gilded ginger, which I will explain what that is later on. But you may have clicked on this video hoping that you know, we will find it. I don't know if we're gonna find it, but hopefully we will find it. But anyway, so what I did between last episode and this episode. So first of all, we have these new fruits. And these are called prickle pears, and they're favored by tangle slimes. Now, there was a tangle slime, a tangle gordo, in the what do you call it? The glass desert. There was a tangle gordo in the glass desert last episode. Now, when I recorded previously, the recording that got corrupted, I managed to pop the gordo, and then that opened up a teleporter for us to come all the way back here. It also spawned a bunch of tangle slimes for us, and a few other little nifty items. So I have managed to put a few slimes in here. Now, of course, our quantum... what do you call them? Quantum crystal largos are all over the place. I messed that up, and I will fix that sometime. I can't be bothered fixing it now, though. So we've got our dervish slimes over here. We've got tangle slimes over there. We have fire slimes over here. Now, we're gonna, like, you know, make them largos at some point and make sure we're feeding them properly. But for now, I'm just keeping them there until probably next episode when we spend some more time on it. This episode, I want to focus mostly on just the updates. So yeah, I popped that and got a bunch of items, yeah, including the prickly slime, and a few things for our slime science as well. Just some items that we haven't kind of got before that are now in there. And I also did find a mosaic slime because I created a few more oases. At the end of last episode, we used the special water and created an oasis, so I made a few more of those, and that's about it for the glass desert. I'm trying to think, what else did I do? There's a few things I will have to talk about when I go through the updates as things I've already done. Because last episode that it got corrupted, I did kind of go through the update log. And so we're going to be going through that again here. So the mosaic slimes, I feel like I need to put them down somewhere though. Let's go over here and I'll just create a corral for them. Hopefully there's just like a free space for a corral, although I feel like they're all used up. Okay, so we'll go over down to the docks, I guess. But then that, you know what, oh god, I thought there was more there. Okay, we're going to start going through the changelog, for the new updates. So just purchase the corral, and we'll just, purchase, oh, but insufficient coins. Oh shit, I'm out of money. Yeah, that's true. I spent all my money on the latest, 7Z upgrade, which only gave us, like, chromas, so nothing new and interesting. Let's put our mosaic slimes in there for now. They should be fine. And we do have a lot of plorts we can sell, but I probably want to do that later on, because I do want to go through the changelog for this episode. So yeah, starting off with the changelog, we're going to go through every change that I can see here. We're going to just skim over some, because some aren't really anything that I can show. It's just like, oh, that's neat, and then that's it. So starting off with number 1, this is a big change I think everyone's been waiting for. They've added a map to the game finally. I'm going to open it up here. Boom, just pressing M opens up the map. We have location, the range, right? And so we can see kind of every little place in this world. This is the ancient ruins up there. That is the glass desert, and then these are all the different areas over here. Now, why are some areas of the map colored in and some areas are not? You actually have to find, I forget the actual term for it, but it is like a map. This is like a little map information, little portal thing. So in each area, they have these little like map informations. If you go find them, then it opens up the entire map. You can see all the colors, you can see all the walls, everything. And then you can also see kind of like how many treasure pods are open in that kind of map area, which is cool. So in the range, there's only in the ranch, sorry, there's only one treasure pod, and I'm going to show you guys where that was now because that does lead into another update. So again, I guess I'm going to be skipping some here and then going back to them. So I hope I remember where I was. But let me just real quick what the map says. So added a map interface that gives you a general sense of where you are in the far range. Map zones are unlocked after activating map data nodes. So that's what I was talking about, data nodes. Map data nodes in each zone. The map will also track any teleporters or extractors you've placed and give you a total count of slime keys and treasure pods collected in each zone. So that's the map now. It has a bunch of features, which is awesome. Now, the treasure pod that's in the range, right, in the in our ranch, is this one right here. This is a new treasure pod that was added this update, and what it gives you is a few materials to help you build your first teleporter. Now, it doesn't give you all the materials to build your first teleporter, which I found out, but it does give you some. So, if we go to Warp Tech and that pink teleporter, it gave me the 3 hexacombs, it gave me 5 deep brines, and it gave me the 1 strange diamond. That's what it gave me. I don't know if that's the same for everyone, or maybe it gives a little bit different items here and there. I'm not too sure, but that's what it gave me. Unfortunately, it didn't give me enough hexacombs to finish the teleporter. It didn't give me enough deep brine to finish it, but that's stuff that we can collect later on. And the strange diamond we managed to get. Just like, that's all we need is the strange diamond. So that's awesome. I would really like to set up a pink teleporter to the glass desert because that's a pain in the ass to get to. Luckily, there is a teleporter now there to get us back here. But getting to the glass desert is such a pain. I'm pretty much going to have to cut the video every time we want to go to the glass desert because it's such a long walk. And I'm not going to put you guys through that. Okay, what other updates do we have? So we have optimized tracking of distant areas of the world to improve overall performance. That's something we're just going to skim over. Like, that's just basically the game's going to be running better now when it comes to things in the distance. It just improves performance, which is always nice. Performance improvements. Added slime toys for the fire, mosaic, dervish, and tangle slimes. So we've got our little slime toy thingy over here, and I don't know if maybe what was it again? Fire, mosaic, dervish, and tangle slimes. Nearby slimes tell the future but never tell. I don't know if some of these are new. Oh wait, here we go. These are for dervish slimes. So I guess these are the ones that are added. We got the dervish slime one, fire. So we got the charcoal brick, and mosaic and tangle. So tangle slimes would be this one. Reduce entertainment. Tangle slimes, yeah. And crystal. No, that's crystal. Disco ball. Mosaic slimes. So these 4 right here are the new toys that are added, I believe. I never really used toys, so I wouldn't have known if they were here before or after or whatever. But it says it added some toys for fire, mosaic, dervish, and tangle. So that's what I can assume it's these 4. So if you guys use toys, there you go. You got some new toys under your belt. Next, okay, this is the one I was talking about before, the gilded ginger. So a single gilded ginger now grows once a day in the glass desert, but can be very difficult to find. Gilded ginger is the only veggie a gold slime will eat, which is very important. Providing extra plorts for those that manage to feed one, and while it can't be grown in a garden, it can be used to, and then it says redacted. So there is a special secondary use for the gilded ginger. Now, apparently, maybe, this is used to attract gold Gordos. Now, there's a thing called a Goldo trap, or Gordo trap thingy. It's something that there's a slime science thing that you can do to trap Gordos. You don't get keys and stuff from them, but they're just like massive Gordos that you can feed a bunch and you get a bunch of items from them. So that's pretty cool. Now, apparently it's speculated that the gilded ginger can be used to make a gold Gordo trap. Not too sure. That's something we're gonna have to experiment way in the future. But that's just the speculation I've heard from someone. So next we have, oh, and we're going to be looking for the gilded ginger this episode if I find some time. We are trying to get through the list. You know what? Why don't I continue going through the update list while we're running over to the glass desert? Because we need to get to the glass desert anyway. Is there anything important left for us while we're... Nah, there's nothing really important left for us on the ranch for us to see. So the next update that I can see here is... added a treasure pod behind the barn. I already said that one, and I explained that one to you guys. Added some new tabby slime sound effects when they steal an item. So that's pretty cool. Just adding an extra sound effect to tabby slimes when they steal stuff. Added intro text when starting a new save file in adventure mode. So that's more directed to people who've just bought the game, I guess, and are starting a new save file. I know some people who play the game, finish it and start a new save I personally don't really see the point when it comes to this game. But yeah, you get some new intro text when you start a new game in adventure mode, which is pretty cool. Adjusted extractor cycle from 22 hours to 12 hours. So that nearly halves the extractor cycle, which makes it a lot faster, which is pretty nice. Ponds now produce infinite water. Nothing that really concerned me that much, but you know, if people are running into issues that ponds didn't give you enough water, now they're infinite, like everything else, all the other water sources in the world, which is good. Gardens. Okay, this is a very, very important update, actually. Gardens now produce infinite harvests. They don't run out after, you know, like 3 or 4 harvests or whatever it was. It's infinite. It's forever. It's going to keep growing whatever food you put in there forever. Okay? And the way you can swap them out manually, but if you don't swap anything out, it's just going to grow mint mangoes or prickle pears or whatever you put in it forever, which I love. I think that's awesome. You never have to worry about it. You can just keep collecting them and you don't have to worry about, oh, it's about to run out, I need to put another one in or so. So that's actually really nice. I like that one. Now, I need to figure out how the hell to get to the glass desert, because the ancient runes always confuse me. I always get super lost in these things. I think I maybe know the way I'm going. And I might also be able to show you guys. Okay, so in the ancient runes, this is where the data. Oh, I forget already what it's called. A data node. The map data node is here. So if you're in the glass desert, you're looking for the map data node right here. Okay. They're pretty easy to find, but you might be able to like miss 1 or 2. So I'm gonna try and explain to you guys where I found these data nodes. You know, when I stumble across them. We're gonna go this way. What is next? Okay, so this is one that doesn't really concern me yet because I haven't explored the entirety of the game. We are still pretty fresh. We're day 43. I've been doing this series for maybe like a month or something like that, so I still haven't seen everything. Wait, am I going the right way? I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. I think it's this way. What was it? Okay, return teleporters to Hobson Vaults after watching a few streams where players met untimely deaths in the vaults and lost their gold plots, and Nick almost cried for them. So, there's these things called Hobson Vaults. Some of you guys will know what that is, and now added return teleporters to them, so you don't just die once you've collected your golden plots from them. That's pretty good, although that's something I'm going to have to explore myself later on. And I'm never going to have to stress about dying during one of these vaults, because they fixed it before I ever got to them. Now, what is next? Added water tutorial message on purchasing the water tank. I mean, we purchased the water tank ages ago and we already know how it works, so it doesn't concern us. But, you know, for new players, that's always nice to kind of give a little bit more of an explanation. Oh, we're in the middle of a heat wave. Are you serious? Adjusted incinerator trough. Where is it? Oh, I've already lost it. To prevent fire slimes despawning in the trough. As a note, an empty ash trough will not despawn a fire slime, though it will not feed them either. So that's to do with fire slimes and feeding them ash. I don't know too much about it yet because we only just got our fire slimes. You know, now it doesn't despawn the fire slimes accidentally. I don't even know if that was purpose or accidental. I don't know, but it doesn't do that anymore, which is nice. Now, while we're here, we're going to be looking for... You know what? I should probably be paying closer attention to, like, the walls and stuff like that. We're looking for a gilded ginger. Now, one spawns... What did it say exactly? Very difficult to find, and they spawn once a day. So there's only one gilded ginger in the glass desert, okay? And you can only find one a day. They're very difficult to find, apparently, but I think we can find one. I don't know. I might even, like, be able to cut the video and just search around for a little bit, looking for it. I want to make sure, you know, I really would like to find a gilded ginger in this episode, but we'll see. I do want to make sure, most importantly, that we just get through the whole change list of all the changes. I don't know if there's, like, frequent places that they spawn. I think it's honestly just a bit random. There's probably like 100 different places that it can spawn in the glass desert, and it's just random which one it ends up being in. Okay, so I don't think it's in this front area. Not that we've seen anyway. Oh, I have to put a stone plot in there. Okay. I'll get some more stone plots. We can find some like stone slimes while we're here. Anyway, what's the next update? Odd onion crops on the ranch now produce a minimum of 4 odd onions, but generally 6 to 8 of them. So I think odd onions had the problem in the past of not giving much of a harvest. Oh, by the way, this is one of the oases I created on the Lost episode. We're just going to refer to it as the Lost episode now. Yeah, apparently odd onions didn't give much in the past, and now they give a very good amount, a solid amount of... can you bugger off? Where's my water at? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, yeah, now they give at least 4, but generally 6 to 8, which is nice. Shooting a cockadoo, which I wonder if there's any cockadoos around. Shooting a cockadoo will, what does it say? Oh, add a gold slime will now knock the plorts out of the gold slime. Which is just like a nice way of using cockadoos. Oh, wait, are you guys going to give me plorts? I need plorts. I need rock plorts. Of using cockadoos to... chickadoos. What did I say? Chickadoos to cockadoos. Getting chickadoos to help you get some plorts from gold slimes. So that's always good. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly done with all the updates, and then we can just kind of look for this gilded ginger. I don't know. I'm not... It's so... I feel like I'm just going to miss it, and I'm going to look dumb. So I'm really worried about that. But at the same time, they are difficult to find. I'm not going to beat myself up too bad if we can't find one this episode. Oh, by the way, yeah. So this is where the Largo was, or the Gordo. I keep mixing these things up. This is where the Gordo was, and now you see a teleporter back to our ranch. I might just take this jellystone that was just laying here from the Gordo that I obviously couldn't pick up before. And then that is locked, and we do have an unlocked door somewhere. Where is it? There's an unlocked door somewhere that I completely forget. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to mention. This is where the Glass Desert map data node is. So this is where it is. Right here. Behind where you find the Tangle Gordo. Right here. So open this up or get, just activate this and you get to see the whole of the Glass Desert map. And that's the end. That's the final part of like the map of the entire game or something. I don't know if we're going to go there this episode. I kind of want to save up for next episode. But we will see. We will see. What's in here? Nothing. There's just chickens. Get out of here, chickens. All right, let's just finish up this change log real quick. So, star mail pop-ups now disappear once you've read the mail. Nice. Reduce time ranch-specific tutorials down screen after leaving the ranch doesn't concern us now, but for new players, there you go. Optimize occlusion culling. That's just the graphics of the game. Optimize lighting, where they optimize some lighting so, they don't strain the game more than it needed to be, which is just performance improvements. And last thing, optimize some miscellaneous memory usage. So again, just more performance improvements. So the big changes, obviously we have a map now. You've got the data nodes going on everywhere. You've got the gilded ginger, which is awesome to help with gold slimes. Let's just try and get up here real quick. See if it's up here somewhere. Gilded ginger. Oh God, ow. Why'd you do that to me? What else is there? Oh, farms are now infinite, which is awesome. Farms are infinite now, which is pretty cool. Can't open that one. There is a treasure pod behind your barn now. Go open that. You get some free items to help you with your first teleporter. Very important. Slime toys for a few of the slimes. I'm not a big slime toy user, but in case you guys are, there you go. I want to take this plort right here. No gilded ginger in here, I don't think. There is now some teleporters in some of the Hobson vaults, which is important to people who are up to the Hobson vault yet. I am not. And I think that's probably the big stuff. Everything else is just a little bit, not the biggest things in the world. It won't change the game that much, but just a lot of performance improvements and such. Now, I still don't see any of them. So, just to give you guys a little bit of heads up, I have seen a picture of the gilded ginger, and it's a single, you're not going to get it confused with like carrots or something. It's a single vegetable that just spawns in random places, not in vegetable patches or anything like that. So that's why I'm kind of looking everywhere, not just at vegetable patches. How long have we been recording for right now? I just want to make sure we don't go too long. 19 minutes. Okay, we do have to end this soon. Next episode, we're going to be heading all the way up here, right to the end of the map. We're just going to head down there a little bit right now, just to see if we can't find the gilded ginger. But I do want to commit to an episode where I just play for like an hour trying to find this gilded ginger, so we can at least have one up our sleeve, Okay, I don't see anything around there. We'll go this way. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. This was more focused very heavily on going through the newest updates for the game, because they're very important for us to kind of go over any updates that happen, just because it can change the game dramatically. And so stuff like farms being infinite now is a big thing. Like that affects the way that we do farms in the future. And just keeping an eye out for the gilded ginger is also a big thing. Next episode, we're gonna go right to the end, as I said, and then I also want to make a teleporter to get us to the Glass Desert much easier than it is now. It's very hard for us to get to the glass desert. You guys saw how long it took for me to walk here. It takes ages. So yeah, I think we've got next episode pretty much set. We know what we're doing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the new updates in the comment section down below. And oh, I can't get up there. Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? This way? I think I'm going this way. Yeah, let me know what you think about the updates in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And I guess I will see you guys on the sexiest next episode of Slime Rancher. Bye.